Consider supporting DanDanTheFireman on Patreon for just $1 a month. More information and link below.
What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. I've been running the Vance and Hines CODE REaD for quite a while now, ever since Vance and Hines sent this out to me. So thank you once again, Vance and Hines, for sending this out to me so I can do a review of it, because I do have the Fuel Pack FP3 and I really wanted to see the difference between the two, and I wanted to let you guys know what the difference is between the two. So we're going to be talking about some of the things I like and some of the things that, you know, it's an honest opinion about the product itself. And I think the best way to do it is to go ahead and park over here at the same spot I did the install video. So if you want to check that install video, I will have a link in the description and a card in the upper right. But if you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more honest reviews of gear for the Harley Sportster or for anything, please click that subscribe button. Right next to it is the notification bell button. And I post videos on gear reviews every Wednesday, but I post a lot of videos during the week. All right, so we're right here. All right, so let's go ahead and park the bike. I got my phone right here so I can stay on topic. And I'll go ahead and move this down so you can kind of get a better look at me. I have the CODE REaD actually inside here, inside the battery cover. Let's go ahead and move this. I removed the saddlebag so that it wouldn't be in the way. I have my other one here. But let's go ahead and pop this open. All right, so I actually have it just sitting there, hanging out there. I have my fuel pack right here. And this is what the fuel pack is. I have a 4-pin system. So before I jump into that, there's two types. There's a 4-pin and a 6-pin. I'll have an infographic up here for the years and the model number and all that stuff. But yeah, I have the 4-pin system. I'm actually going to unplug it. And this is what it is right here. It's actually really nice. It actually sits in here perfectly fine without having to do anything crazy to it. I like how tiny it is. And it's basically the same size for the 6-pin. This is the 4-pin. There's a slight difference in size when it comes to the fuel pack, which is not that big of a deal. I mean, it's about half the size or less. Now, this is what I really want to talk about. Like I said, I have my phone here so I can stay on topic and not ramble on, so I can get to the meat and potatoes of this stuff. It has really cool video features, and I showed you that in my install video. So it has video features for trouble codes, which is the DTC, the common diagnostic trouble codes. So it's really good for do-it-yourself riders. So if you're doing a lot of install stuff, like I do a lot of my own work on my bike, so it's really good to have just in case something happens, like a big trouble code pops up and it's like debilitating for your bike, where it's like you don't have no idea what, you know, it's causing the problem. You can't afford to take it to Harley to get it done. You know, a cost of a tow and a cost of them reading it and possibly working on it themselves would probably be the cost of this. So unless you're able to get someone to get you there. But it's really nice to have at home for that, especially if you do a lot of do-it-yourself stuff. That's what I think this is really good for, especially after installing parts. So like I installed the Burley brand saddlebags, and I don't want to get too much into that, but I had to relocate the passenger lights. And I think I was running a trouble code because I had to do a lot of electrical work. So I was able to run this. I couldn't find any problems, and normally I would have had a problem with the Vance and Hines mini grenades and the grenade cover, the VO2 air intake. I would have trouble codes because I was running too rich, too lean, and I would have found that on here, but I have the fuel pack also, and I was able to fix that. But this right here will show you that, and I showed you that during the install video, the preview of the app itself. And like I said, it's a plug-and-play system, and it's really easy. And that's what I really like about it, is that you literally find your ECU, which is down here next to your battery cover. And I actually have a video on how to locate that and where to locate that. So if you want to check that out, link in the description for that. But it's really easy. It's just literally plug. That's it. You run the app. You run it through Bluetooth, just like you would if you had the Fuel Pack FP3. But if you just have this, it's a really neat app. It's really simple, really easy to use, and that's what I like about it. I love that it's really easy to use, and you just plug and play. I've done a few videos for the live sensor data. It basically shows the tachometer, shows a bunch of different sensor stuff. You can see the freaking spark plugs. You can see the engine temperature. You can see the oil temperature. You can see all these different things while you're riding, and it's easy to do it while you have it on the phone right here on a ram mount or some type of mount. And this right here is a handlebar mount with a ram mount. I have links in the description of that with all my gear. But like having it right there, you can actually see the miles per hour. You can see all that stuff, and it's real time because it's linked through your Bluetooth to your actual bike. It's not running off a GPS, so you're having to figure it out, and it's like a delay or anything like that. It is real time, and you can see the tachometer, because all I have is a speedometer on mine, so you can see the tachometer, see the battery voltage, you can see the spark plugs, you can see the horsepower, all those cool things. And like I said, I have videos of all that, so if you want to check those videos out, that will give you more of an explanation of that. And like I said, there's two different types of fitments. So I'll have the screen or the picture up here. So there's the 4-pin and the 6-pin. What I noticed is the 4-pin is more for like the older bikes. If you look at the picture, it's like a little bit older. And the 6-pin is for the newer bikes, and that's basically for Harley. That's kind of what they've done. They kind of went to a 6-pin. And that's another thing, is that the Vance and Hines Code Red right now is only for Harley Davidson. So if you have a Harley, or if you have an Indian, or if you have a different type of bike, you're not gonna be able to use it. If you have a Harley, there's a good chance you'll be able to use it. One thing that I thought was really cool, that's different than the fuel pack, is that you can use it on multiple bikes. So let's say, you know, it's $99 MSRP, and you have like a couple friends, or maybe just another friend that's like, hey, we both had the same type of bike, we both want to work on the bike. I can use my friend Matt as an example. We both had 2012s when I bought mine. We both worked on our own bikes. If this product was out here, we might have went 50-50 on it. So I would have spent $50, he'd spend $50. And if he didn't care about having sensor data, but I wanted it, I would use it, you know, vice versa. But we're working on it, we're figuring it out. And I think that would have been really cool. So if you have multiple friends, you can actually split it up. And this isn't married. It's not married to a bike. The Fuel Pack FP3 is married to a bike. You can use it to check other, not sensor data. You can check other trouble codes. But the problem is, you can't like tune anything, and it's $400. The fuel pack is $400. If you want to do trouble codes and you do a lot of do-it-yourself stuff, the $99 price point is actually pretty good if you have a group of friends. But if you are by yourself and you know that you're going to be using a lot of, like, you're going to be wrenching a lot. But if you're going to be wrenching a lot, this will be really good, especially if you accidentally do something bad and you still have electrical and you still have the battery and power and everything. You can check the trouble code there without having to take it all the way to the dealership, having to go all the way over and do that stuff. That's why we do it ourselves, is that we don't want to go some other place and have someone else look at it, take care of it. We want to do it ourselves, and I think that's really cool with the Code Red. So if you want to check out the Code Red, I have like the full list of videos. I did the install. It took me 10 minutes, even with me screwing up. It took me 10 minutes to install it. There's live sensor data videos that I have. I also have the Fuel Pack FP3 videos in that playlist. I'll have all that stuff in the description. And if you want to check any more out like that, please click that subscribe button, because I will be doing a little bit more videos. I really want to do a comparison between the Fuel Pack and the Code Red. And if that's something you want to see, write it in the comments and let me know. And if you have any questions, write it in the comments too. And before I end this video, I just want to say congratulations to Dewey Did It. He actually won Vance and Hines Code Red. Vance and Hines was very gracious enough to give me an extra one and do a giveaway for it. So Dewey Did It actually won that. And if you want to have a chance of winning like giveaway stuff and all that stuff, join the Patreon that I have, link in the description, or join the Discord, which I also have a link in the description. I do giveaways there. So congratulations, Dewey Did It. You just got the Vance and Hines Code Red. But with that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. All right? Bye.